Hello there everyone, I am CorporateNapps and welcome back to my channel. Wanted to give you guys a look at my twist out. So I'm coming to you with what my hair looks like in twist. As you guys know, I have locks, of course. And with my twist, I have about 30 in right now. And let me tell you, normally I do not do that. Normally I have maybe 15, 20, but I had time. And so I put in about a total of 30, maybe even 32. And this is what it looks like. I've had it in twist for about 3 days now. I think this is day 3, and I am going to show you what it looks like when I release the twist. And before I do that, if you like this type of content, be sure to thumbs up this video and of course subscribe. And when you subscribe, be sure to hit that little bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you want to see a closer view of my microlocs, be sure to join me on my newly created CorporateNapps Instagram page. Feel free to look above in the banner or check the description box below to find out how to follow me on Instagram. Here goes. So hopefully you guys can see the difference. All I did here was I took the 2-strand twist out. I did not separate them. So I'm gonna come back and show you guys what it looks like separated when it's a bit fuller. So typically when I do my 2-strand twist, I will leave them in for like a day or two. I just so happen left them in for 3 days. They are perfectly fine to wear outside of the house. Obviously I put little black rubber bands on the ends, as you probably were able to see in the previous shot, but those were removed and I simply released them. I have not, again, separated them to make them full. The same way that you would if your hair were loose natural, and some people with relaxed hair do 2-strand twists, but if you were loose natural and you took the 2-strand twist out, you would naturally start to separate them a bit so that the hair can have fullness. Same way with the braid out. Now, one thing that I do not do at the twist out phase is I do not put any type of moisturizer or liquid, if you will, water on my hair to moisturize. I do that while they are in the 2-strand twist. And that's important for me because any amount of moisture that I add, it's going to start to loosen that crinkled pattern. It's going to start to loosen that. So if you need additional moisturizer before you take the twist out, do it a few minutes before, or about an hour or so before, while they're actually still in the twist with the rubber band at the end. Let it completely dry and then release the twist. So I am going to come back here in a little bit and show you what a fuller version of this looks like. And here you have the twist out. As you can see, it's obviously a lot fuller than when you just have the twist initially released, and that's usually the look that we're gonna be going for, right? Now, this will get slightly bigger over the next day or two after I tie my hair up at night in a pineapple, as I showed you guys in a previous video. But I just wanted you guys to get an idea of what my twist out look like from the time the twists are put into the time that they are released. Similar to what I did with the curl evolution video, the previous video, except this is not over a number of days. This is just me showing the initial twist and the release of the twist. Again, I will maintain this by simply putting my hair up in a pineapple at night, and I most likely will not add any additional moisture just because I moisturized a little bit before I actually took the twist out and let it dry, and then I released the twist. The other thing is they will probably, or this twist out will probably look just like this until it's time for me to wash. For those of you who've been watching my previous videos, you know that I wash once a week, so there's not a whole lot of time for the curls or the twist or braid outs to really drop or lose their pattern. And lastly, I wanted to show you what it was like if I simply moved the part. As you saw previously, as well as when I had the twist in, I had a middle part. I did set my hair with a middle part, and that middle part will pretty much always be there until it's time for me to wash, because that's how it was set. By the way, I did not use any type of holding spray. I did simple moisturizing, my essential oils and coconut oil the way that I always do. I don't put anything on my hair for hold typically. And so I wanted to show you guys that even though you have that middle part set, if you want to change your parting with a braid out or a twist out, you can. Now the hair will naturally go back to the middle part if you start to move the hair around a lot, but I didn't even do a whole lot of smoothing here to pull all the hair to one side. I just kind of pushed it all over and messed with the roots just a little bit to muddy up the middle part. I prefer to do a middle part in setting my hair because I can then change it however I want. I can change that parting however I want. Whereas if I started by setting with a side part, I would not be able to get a very clear middle part. It will be sort of bulky on one side at the root if I didn't start with the middle part initially. So I hope that makes sense. But there you have it. This is my twist out, from twist all the way to the full twist out with a little bit of volume. I hope you guys like this type of content. If you want to see more of it, definitely let me know. I am going to attempt to get into trying to do some tutorials. We'll see how that works. It's a lot easier, obviously, for me to show you sort of the before and after, but I want to give you guys an idea of how I get there, so to speak. And so that's why I'm trying to show you things like the releasing of braid outs and twist outs, and of course the evolution of curls. So I'm going to try to do a bit more of that. I do hope that everyone is doing well. I hope that you guys are staying safe, and take care.